Hell of a night for a story, ain't it? Well, sit her down, look at them stars, and I'll tell you what. South heaven, way south now, there was this soul. Special, I mean to say. This soul came to hell just like a tune comes into your head. Nobody knew why or where from. Oh, they knew she had a score to settle. Now, demons not being the most creative types, they just called her the unknown. But hell is hell. And down there, they take away what you love most. Took her voice. For now, what you need to know is she won't get back. Now this here's the Red Judge, ruler of the hells, the devil with a capital D. The judge personally saw to the unknown, and just to make sure the unknown didn't cause any more ruckus, the judge locked her up tight with unbreakable magics. No way out. She was trapped, and she was down there a long time, just getting madder. Would have stayed there forever if I hadn't called. See, the thing is, just because the unknown couldn't break those magic gates herself don't mean they can't be broken. And just because Judge stole her voice don't mean she'd never sing again. Don't know why I'm so happy remembering it. Her coming to get me and all, but I am. It was like a storm coming from far away. I felt it in the air. We didn't need words. We understood each other without it. Guess it sounds like love at first sight, don't it? You see, the whole universe has a rhythm. Well, it's kind of my pulse. And when I'm with her, we sort of become one. Her music is my music, and my voice is her voice. That's destiny for you. Can't unlock an anguish gate without breaking a few monsters. Before we go on, let me tell you about sigils. You see, back in the day, there were 7 archdevils that served the judge, the 7 sovereigns. They did this silly little thing called a coup. Best to not dwell on it, but as punishment, they got chopped up and cast across the hells. Thing is, they only got mostly killed, you see, because the hate the dead 7 held for the judge lived on in the sigils hidden in the realms of torment. Whoever managed to best these torments and gain those sigils, why, they'd be walking away scot-free with infernal power. For most folk, that's just a temptation too great to pass up. Like I was saying, this tormented realm was formed by the death of Amdusius, a fairly whimsical archdevil. As archdevils go, I suppose. Fella tried to march to his own drum, which is not really a winning strategy in hell. But what do you know? It worked for him. Whoever wanted to get past him, why, they need to overpower his music. And as you might have guessed, most souls just can't. The first hell was Vogue, full of cold and ice and despair. Unknown didn't care, though. She had her own plan.
You I have always known
I told you she'd sing again. Killing that bit of the judge gave her some of her voice back. Gave us both a chance to get back what we'd lost. Rip it from the judge, a piece at a time. Judge didn't much care for that, though. So she called up the strongest devils to her throne. One after another they came, to form a council of war, they called it. Now, whether the council believed in us, in the threat we posed, I mean, truth is, not yet. We were still nobodies in Hell's eyes. Bottom line was, they were dealing with something angry, something that was coming for them, and something they did not know how to stop. Before anything, the judge wanted answers. You see, some poor devil once told the judge that he destroyed this old skull, ground him into dust. And, just so we're being clear, that old skull is me.
Malachi, you swore the skull had been destroyed.
Hell 101. Lie, but don't lie to the judge. You gotta be done for that. Then again, this joker here, well, let's just say somewhere a village was missing their idiot. Nope.
This damned soul, the unknown, shall be your only war. My aspects will guard the other hands. She must never be allowed to reach the throne here in Shore. Never. Tell me you hear me!
Now, this realm here was built by the expiration of Halphus. This guy, see, he didn't start out as an archdevil, no, more like an infernal cockroach if I'm being charitable. But he was smart, and above all, greedy. This fella collected powerful relics, and with those, he rose up to power. Now, you make some smart choices in his realm, for he will not let his power go easily. I remember this place like it was yesterday. Wish I didn't. So this realm was created by the death of Marbus, the most capricious, change-minded, flaky, and unpleasant, unstable member of the dead 7 archdevils. Folks here play by his rules, and might find themselves stumped by his old switcheroo. That is to say, the devil forces changes on a soul, and you best not resist, but go with it. Yeah, demons were waiting on us in Yelm, our next port of call, but at least at the start, dead quiet.
Worse awaits you unknown. Do what you will. I've already turned it. You will see. Never reach.
So the Hells took another hit from us. Bloodied their noses we did, but Judge wasn't ready to take us seriously yet. Which I guess is fair enough if you are the ruler of the infernal and unaccustomed to taking the big L. Nah, she was planning to hit back. And hit back hard. Now, the ritual of spears was supposed to bind a spirit in perpetuity. At least that's what they was hoping for.
No!
Yep, let me tell you, that was not the finale Hell was hoping for. And after that, prophecy or no prophecy, we had the Judge's full attention. Well, this realm was formed by the death of Boone, the most spiteful of the dead 7 archdevils. He didn't have a lot of fans, let me put it that way. Souls who wander into this realm lose everything they got and have to defend themselves with just their own hands. If they got hands, that is. Ritual of spears didn't work, so it was back to the old drawing board for the Judge.
Your song must end here. There's no way
I know what you're thinking. In fact, Hell was thinking it too. You can't lose that bad 4 times in a row and think winning is in your future. Everyone was starting to think the same thing. The unknowns, the Hellsinger, so on. But what would it mean? Maybe the unknown takes the throne of the Judge. Maybe worse. No one was sure. But that memory of mine about her, that flash, made me sure about one thing. The All wasn't going to be able to ignore us. Things had gone too far. And when things go too far in hell, well, then it gets complicated. I knew the end was coming.
My orders are to safeguard the Hells, so I must do the unthinkable now.
I'll tell you this. Whoever said hell's other people never met an angel. This realm of torment was created by the death of Morax, most selfish of the dead 7 archdevils you ever did see. Guy just would not give his subjects anything, which was, to be fair, consistent for an archdevil in hell. Starving, they now roam this hell in hordes in search of anything to consume. I was not looking forward to meeting any of Heaven's reps. Unknown didn't seem worried, though. Me? Yeah. So there we were. Angels coming down and shaking loose something big in my mind. What were flashes before had become a whole damn memory. Rushing in, bright as fire.
Now I silence you, lost soul. Your music belongs to me, and me alone. You shall never rise as the Hellsinger as long as I rule.
Thing is, something was off. I mean, Judge said everything, but it just didn't sit right.
No, I do not fear the prophecy. This heaven. You lie. But for the sake of the hells, I will believe you. Now, lend me your aid, and I will put this upstart in her place. In the name of the hells, I subject myself to disillusion.
Back then, my mind was still too foggy to see what was happening with Heaven and the Judge. But what with the angels showing up, that story about some character known as the Hellsinger defeating an archangel didn't seem so crazy to anybody anymore. This place was formed by the passing of Flaros, the angriest of the dead 7 archdevils. Yeah, there's a lot of angry souls in hell, but this particular topped the list. He kept those fires of rage stoked with the souls of those less angry, I guess. So entering his realm, you really only had one choice. Get madder than Flaros. Have mercy. We were in for it here.
Hellsinger, you will be destroyed for nothing then. No, not if I stand against you. You shall be lost into time and space together.
Even the disillusion didn't work. Me and Unknown, we were at the top of our game, and it looked like nothing could hold us off. But there was one more trick in their book.
Yes, I considered that before. But their bond is too strong, and it will weaken me greatly. I suppose I have no choice any longer. By the All, I invoke the curse of dispossession.
So, the judge took me. Had to happen, I guess. Honestly, I'm just surprised it took her so long. You know how before I told you I started remembering as we beat the judge's aspects? Well, see, I used to be someone else. Maybe you guessed. An angel. And I wasn't the middle management rank and file type neither. No, sir. On the right hand of the All, singing hallelujah forever and a day. My gig? Be the instrument of the All. Not to judge, but to see and hear and give voice and praise. Boring, huh? I hated every song I ever sang up in heaven. All but one. Hers. The one that could change it all. So I got myself cast down for the unknown. Oh, I tell you what, that took some doing too, but that's a whole other story. I waited an eternity for her. Kept my mouth shut. Became, well, this. I guess I figured if I had to be an instrument, I was gonna play what I loved. Which would have been fine except for one little thing. Yep, that spell. Judge had me now. She's gonna find out everything I knew and everything I didn't even know I knew. Oh, this guy, Glacia Labulis, head executioner of a particular hell I won't name. Glacia's realm was created when his bloody past, caught up with him. Only way to escape his torment is to be a better executioner, so perfect your ballet of murder, because that's what it'll take to come out on top. This was Acheron, gears and cogs, machinery of damnation. She's in the right spot, only, well, without me.
Torment. Reclaim the skull if you can, and finish your song. Because I am ready. This is not over.
Not even the judge's power could break my bond with the unknown. But Judge was right. I told him everything. Anyhow, the angels came at the judge to put her down like a dog. Punishing the judge for failing, I thought. This was still the judge's domain.
Now I remember. Once I was an archangel. This is why heaven came here. Fear, not hate. Heaven thinks I will fall, that the prophecy will come true, and the unknown will assault heaven next. They have little faith. Let us see how it ends. So come, death.
So the judge took in every damn soul in all the hells. One last hurrah to send us all into oblivion. She was not gonna die easy. The seat of law. It all began and ended here.
Finally, Hellsinger. This is the end of hordes. Hellsinger, you have come for your voice, but I only have part of it. The rest is in the heavens. Some of us believed the all needed to be torn down. Its corruption was absolute. Wait, please. Let me tell you who I was. Your protector. And when Basilius saw you first, we conspired to hide you here, knowing hell would make us forget. Cloak our plans, even from ourselves. Basilius and I rebelled against the light. I was cast out, appointed judge. I took your voice knowing one day you would have to defeat me to resolve heaven. And over time, we forgot everything. In hell, you lost yourself. I lost my rebellion. And Basilius. He lost you. His one love. After he cast himself down, we had hoped when you were ready you would find him. And now, you have become the Hellsinger. Now your voice is yours again. Not all, but enough to shatter the barrier between realms. One last thing. When you get to heaven, don't forget to give them hell.
So she won. But there's a reason you don't outright mess with the all. 'Cause when you do, things get strange. Bottom line, I wouldn't worry too much about the unknown. She's tougher than any of us, and her song ain't over. So when she gets up top, and I don't reckon it'll take her too long either, well, let's just say, Lord help heaven when she gets there. So, I guess that brings us to the here and now. Yeah, it's dark, but the stars are still out there. Things went sideways when the judge died. Realms just clean fell apart. Devils rushed out of the hells into the prime, took up residence at places they didn't belong and weren't meant for. Ruined a lot of prime vacation spots, if you get my drift. Anyway, we got split up, unknown to me. I I'm not sure where she is now. Not in heaven, that's for sure. It's okay, though. I knew it could happen. I played the waiting game before in worse places than this. So now I'll just sip my drink and miss my friend while all of existence spirals down the drain. Anyhow, I don't know when or if we'll catch up again. Could be never. But you know, could be a lot sooner than never, too. We'll just have to see. Y'all stay safe now.